Welcome back to Watchin Baseball. My name's Jimmy. This is Jake. This is the 2018 National League wildcard game. Jake, it's the longest winner-take-all postseason game in the history of Major League Baseball.
Spoiler.
It goes long.
Spoiler. Because we're hopping in bottom eighth. My Colorado Rockies versus Jimmy's Chicago Cubs in that Ivy. And yeah, this was a fun game because if you recall, both of these teams played a game the day before. The Rockies played to win the NL West against the Dodgers. They did not. The Cubs played against the Milwaukee Brewers. They lost. And so both of these teams went from potential division winners to out in one game. And here we are, 1-0, bottom eight. And this was a fun one earlier because it was a pair of just like gritty lefties of the time. Old John Lester doing the damn thing versus Kyle Freeland, who has fallen apart since, but was great that year. And 1-0, bottom eight. Rizzo up.
Riz. Good year. Yeah, I think when we did the wild card game or the tiebreaker game, we were just blown away that the Cubs were one win away from the best record in the National League. They lose that. Now here they are. Let's watch and see how the bottom of the eighth unfolds.
Buy a shirt, write a review, follow our stuff.
Shop.jomboymedia.com.
Adam Ottavino with the Storielli beard.
Looking good. Marlins man behind home plate looking dumb.
Bad. Rizzo looking good.
Rizzo looking good.
Good ball player look.
I like Rizzo.
I think when a lot of non-baseball fans picture a ball player, they see Anthony Rizzo.
How the Padres trade Rizzo?
Worked for him.
Didn't. Base hit.
Yeah.
Easy does it.
94-01 to Rizzo. Throw that slider, Vino.
That's good Adam
Pensive.
Ottavino. Yeah. Just so frustrated.
Never satisfied. That wasn't a bad pitch. Is that A-Rod on the call, your guy?
Yeah, it's A-Rod.
It's a nice swing.
Baseball! Can't get the damn cursor to
Was it you and I who watched a Rizzo home run lately that he just, demolished?
Yeah, it was the last game. I think it was the game before this game.
That was cool. You want to see a pro, people.
I mean, Terrence Gore's career needs to be written about.
There it is. Career stolen bases more than his plate appearances.
A lot more. 27 stolen bases and 19 plate appearances.
That's, if you didn't know the Terrence Gore story, professional pinch runner.
He will be traded to a contender in September and then brought up.
He'll be on a 50-man. He'll get paid.
Yeah.
If they play baseball. And he's going.
And I think Ottavino, the book on him was bad at holding runners. Yeah.
So that's tough on a couple levels, right? Because it's a tying run.
That sucks, man.
No, it was, man. There's 2 outs.
So they don't care.
They don't care.
Okay. Because that's what it looked like to me. I was like...
It seemed like they didn't care a little too much.
It was a weird look by Gore there.
It's not a great look.
He looks tiny.
Cocky.
He's
so tiny. He's 5'6". He's living the dream.
Yeah. They didn't care too much, is what you're right.
Yeah. But I guess it adds up. If Ottavino thinks he could get Baez, but Javi Baez is also really good.
That's
but if you can throw that
pitch,
if you can throw that pitch,
that's beautiful.
Mayhew, a little.
Come on.
Yeah. Baseball.
0-2 now.
Drew Bue, I think that's our guy.
Drew Bue?
Couple friends of the family.
So the battery here has been on our podcast talking baseball.
Well,
Ottavino's on Talking Yanks. Fuck.
It's okay. Oh, no.
It's not a good 0-2 pitch when you got that slider, man. I've seen that GIF a lot, but I didn't know it was from this game. That just the initial celebration where he's just like punching the air.
Postseason history. That's how it may go down should the Cubs end up coming from behind.
Damn. Wrigley going nuts.
And you see pitch 26 from Ottavino. He came in to save Freeland the inning before. Yeah, I mean, Baez can get there. It's not an awful pitch, but Baez can get there.
Well, 0-2 and 2 outs. Dude, Gore's booming. Wow, did you hear that statement from A-Rod? It was the biggest hit of Javi Baez's MVP type season.
Yeah.
And it's the postseason, so.
So that makes the pitch look even worse there.
It's a weird stat. Oh, the pitch shouldn't have been in the strike zone. It should have been an even bigger wipeout than the one before. You want to skip forward?
Yeah. So we're tied.
This stays tied for a while.
Yeah, they bring in... That's tough. They bring in Wade Davis. Strikes out Albert Almora.
We're going to go to...
We're jumping to the 13th, baby.
Kyle Hendrick has a hell of a career. Bottom 12th, still jumping. Jump. Top 13.
Yeah. LeMahieu gets out.
How many batters has Freeland faced, or Hendricks faced now?
This is crazy. Wow. Let's see. Freeland. When did he come? Or Hendricks, excuse me.
Hendricks, yeah.
Hendricks came in with 1 out in the top of the 12th. And he got Drew Bue out, and he got Ryan McMahon out. Line out, fly out. He just got DJ LeMahieu out on a fly ball to center.
Wow.
How about that?
Marlins man on the phone. I like that little pitch he just started him off with. Didn't work out. No chase. Oh, hey. Get out of here.
Nolan Arenado.
Going 2-seamers. I like Hendricks, man. I like smart pitchers who don't have, like, powerful stuff.
The A's and Yankees in the American League wild card game in the Bronx. That'll be on TBS.
Throw it to them. 7 to New York.
Just might happen.
Folks.
Are they complaining about extra innings? That wasn't complaining. This crew does complain about extra innings a lot, though.
Ooh.
And Arenado scalds the ball on the ground to second. Zobrist has it.
That was like a nothing pitch.
The winner here tonight goes to
Throw strikes, kids.
Right? The first two were 2-seamers that like were on, that was like right down the middle and slow.
Ground out to second. If it's not what you're looking for. Hitting a baseball is tough. But this is important because there are 2 outs. I was going to say the 2 most dangerous guys in the lineup, but this next guy coming up probably takes that.
Trevor Story.
So many Trevors, dude.
Yeah, there are.
I almost just I was going to make fun of Plouffe because he just had Trevor May on sequence. Go check that out. So I was going to tag him, Bauer. Oh, that's tough.
Oh,
that's a chopper.
20 hopper.
That's a chopper.
Terrence Gore out and left.
Love Terrence Gore. Not running.
There are too many Trevors in baseball right now. Trevor Williams, Trevor Bauer,
Trevor May,
Trevor
Cahill,
Trevor Story.
Dude, I saw there's like a young Trevor. Dude, I was gonna tag like 4 Trevors and thought I'd be like, hey, the Trevors of baseball, but there's like so many.
Are they all from California?
Trevor Rosenthal, Trevor Gott, Trevor Richards. Like, it's kind of not cool.
Where are they all from?
That's an impossible act.
Click a random one.
Who do you want? I'll let you
I want Story. Where's Story from?
Trevor Story is from Texas. Blues from Cali.
What about Bauer? He's a different cat.
From the Moon?
Arizona?
Frogtown? He's California. Okay, now we need one more to get a California theory going.
I have a West Coast.
Rosenthal, Williams, May, Gott?
Do May. May's got to be West Coast guy.
Trevor May. Washington.
West Coast.
So we've got a West Coast
We've got a West Coast thing with the Trevors here.
Are you people watching the mound visit?
The mound visit was great.
Trevor Gott. Chance. Kentucky.
Ooh, okay.
I'm over the Trevors, man. They gross me out.
Wow, okay.
Ugh.
How many Jakes are there?
Not enough.
Are there any Jimmys?
Jake suck.
Jimmy Rollins, was he the last one?
So we're not counting any Jameses.
No, you got to go by Jimmy.
Jimmy Nelson.
Who's that?
He's a pitcher. Been on the Brewers. Yeah. Dodgers now. How
Nice
about that?
pitch, Hendricks. Watch the
6'6",
game.
250, just like you. Gerardo Parra. Baby shark do 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 do.
That kid's dancing.
Oh, yeah.
As Matt was talking about, maybe just, you know what? We're going to put the game in motion one way or another.
Well, this is a combination.
0-1. Bud Black looking handsome as all hell.
Easier to run on. In 13
How'd he get on?
base attempts against Kyle
Choppa.
Hendricks on the mound,
Yes,
10
15 hopper.
Trevor's Hopper.
Victor Caratini, who's taken
Murphy
over
playing
plate,
first.
has caught less than 30%
Hendricks
of
seems
14
calm.
fears.
Remember when Murphy went to the Rockies
Still there.
and just weirded the joint up?
Parra with a base hit into right.
Too many of those
Go
two-seamers.
first to third.
Dude,
I think
this
that was a change.
how change up. Yeah, that just saw the movement. But that pitch is my dad or even you or me when we would play duct tape ball with a tired arm. Like late.
Leaves it up just a bit.
It's like, yeah, maybe this will work.
Parra takes full advantage of it. Right there.
Got something brewing in the Rocky Mountains.
We're in Chicago.
Oh, but it's brewing and talk about Coors Light, man.
Course.
Come down now to Tony Walters.
Tony Walters, big
Oh.
big taster.
Tony, big game. Whoa, dude.
That's
not
just
cool.
That's just what I heard.
It's not cool.
That's what I heard.
We are a taster pod, though.
Yeah.
1-6.
Ooh, huge stats.
Big setup by you.
Great season.
Tough setup by you.
Tony Walters played like 150 games behind the plate last year. That's such a nice pitch when it works.
Tony Walters.
Ain't that the changeup? Such a good pitch when it works.
I have lost my spot and my notes because of the Jimmies and the Trevors. Look at that guy.
He was a guy.
Jake Arrieta.
Backed up against an 0-2 count.
There's a running situation. They can try
0-2 count.
to steal here.
That's doesn't help.
0-2 is a running situation, A-Rod just said?
And Javi Baez never moved.
Oh, because it's first and
That
third.
means that Contreras is not throwing to second base. If you're Contreras, you want to come out and redo the signs again because now they know the coverage. He should walk to second now.
Walters with a base hit up the middle, and the Rockies have
What's A-Rod even focusing on? The go-ahead run was on third base.
3 straight 2-out singles.
Why would you even move the runner on first at all?
It's not worth the risk.
It's not worth it at all. What's A-Rod talking about?
I think
He should-
what he
A-Rod-
was trying to say is that they were going to give it to him. If you
Yeah.
want it, you could take it, which
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah, but he was
But-
being adamant about it. It was a classic A-Rod trying to be like,
A-Rod,
look how-
A-Rod came into the game knowing the playbook and the signals from
Yeah.
the Cubs, and he said, if that ever comes up, I will use it.
He just likes people to be like, oh, A-Rod, he's
Here we
so
go.
deep. What are you looking at?
Look at the Hendricks when he sees it bounce off the mound and he looks for the second baseman and then he's not there.
That's sad.
That's a tough feeling, man.
Where
Because you
wa-
know there's a chance,
Where
right?
was the second baseman?
I think they had like a little lefty shift on, so he really wasn't that close.
Yeah, it's up the middle.
But that's kind of funny with shift baseball. Like, you know, but you also don't know.
Straight consecutive change-ups.
Drew Bue.
Yeah, Drew Bue.
Finally, you
Great hair.
Peacocking.
Data boy, data baby, let's go. I like data boy to data baby back to
Boy and a
back.
baby.
That's what he said.
Bob Attababy eats a boy.
Are they they're
Hendricks gets
were they
yanked.
were they splitting duty? Butera and Tony Walters?
I think they're both in the game at this point. Let me see. Maybe Walters came in from. That would make more sense. But
Not interested in you, commercial break.
yeah, so Ionetta starts. Holy smokes.
Current Yankee.
Ionetta started. Drew Bue came in double switch for Kyle Freeland. And then I believe he comes out for Oberg and Tony Walters comes in double switch. Jim, you're missing out, man. Double switch, bro.
Tony Walters just came in then. He just pinch hit.
Did he, has he, could he, will he? It might not be a pinch hit, though. Like he could have double switched in.
Yeah, but that was his first at
First at bat.
Another slice of irony, as it'll be the Rockies' winningest all-time pitcher.
This box score is ugly.
The Cubs.
This is just the Rockies.
Try to strand a very important
You hear this? Jorge De La Rosa is the Rockies' winningest pitcher.
between the Diamondbacks and
Dude, that's
It's a dubious honor.
I've said this before. We used to go to a lot of Rockies games. Lucky, enjoyed them. And, like, we go to Yankees games, even the spring training stadium, and it'll be like, there's a Derek Jeter picture, there's Bernie Williams. They have to do that at the other stadiums.
At the Coliseum, they have a picture of a hot dog vendor.
Yeah.
Like a guy that was a known hot dog vendor.
The Rockies have, like, Jason Jennings, Rookie of the Year votes, I think.
I'd rather do a hot dog vendor than, like, Jorge De La Rosa. No offense.
That's offense.
Yes, a lot of it.
That's pure offense.
Well, you don't know what kind of hot dog vendor I'm talking about.
Here's another friend.
Could be one of the best. Who's this?
Dahl.
Man, Rockies.
We're Rockies pod.
We're a Rockies pod. A lot of Rockies players have chatted with us. No.
Please don't make me throw that.
No way. I mean,
I'm a De La Rosa guy. He just kind of slings it up.
Did you see that? Did you Contreras dove for that ball basically because there's a runner on third, and he still swung at it.
Off the hands, no barrel, but enough to get through.
It's hard to hit a pitch when you don't know a pitch is coming. Houston. It's a good block. Good slide in a second. Oh, hello. Ball's still live.
Dude, he almost threw his helmet on his head too hard. Just take care of yourself, Contreras. Why is he so mad?
I mean, runner went to second.
Oh, I get it. But whatever, dude. Get an out. Come on, Jorge.
Yes, just frisbee it up there.
Nice pitch.
Yep.
I mean, that works off the fastball really nicely. Now here's the shitty part.
Rocky scored top of the first.
Want to know the shitty part?
Sure.
Terran scores leading off.
Oh, come on. Give him a chance.
How much do you... I'm being serious here.
Yes.
How much...
Higher than normal.
Is the Rockies coaching staff wishing that they could tell Terrence Gore to Roger Dorn, like, please just throw your elbow into a pitch. They know they can't say it, but they want to be like,
no.
You want him on base, but he can't get on base because Terrence Gore.
You're just begging him to put it in play. And Terrence Gore's biggest mistake is he should be hitting lefty.
Just lefty bunts.
Just literally play softball. You're that fast.
Dude, Ottavino or Tommy Kahnle last season, I mean, they had at-bats against Terrence Gore, and it was brutal. Okay.
We talked about Gore, that rare player who has more stolen bases than
that rare player, the one. Like
1 out of 4, they said. 1 out of 4.
There's 4 players?
Yeah.
But are the other ones like prospects that got called up, or are they mainstays?
I think there's been Terrence Gores before.
Terrence Gore's been doing this for 6 years.
Yeah.
Maybe more. 2015, was that when he started?
He made his major league debut in 2015.
So 5 years.
2014. Excuse me. Yeah, he was eyeing it. Terrence Gore, if you think you're being mean, we're being mean. Career minor league numbers, let's see. In AAA, he's a career 213 hitter, 575 OPS. AA, 610 OPS. High A, 218.
Can't say that. He just.
In the majors, he has a 325 on base and 77 plate appearances.
That's crazy.
For a speedster, the speedster.
He should have bunted that pitch. It was in the zone. He pulled back, called strike. Can't have that. See, everyone is just praying that hit Terrence Gore.
He's going to act like it. Gooch.
passed, and that's going to put the tying run aboard.
Did that hit him?
Turn now is for the home plate umpire.
Like, if your turn score, you have to go and act like that hit you.
Now this is a cross-up right here. Walter's expecting slider. As you can tell, he's waiting for the ball to go to dirt.
That's what I'm saying, dude. You almost tell him, like, hey, if it's close, you got hit.
3 career hit by pitches from Terrence Gore.
When does he start acting like it hit him?
Doesn't look like it did.
It's a reviewable play, and here comes
He's still not acting like it hit him.
By the way, umpires get a lot of crap. That's a 50-plus-year-old man that just got hit straight on by a 90-plus-mile-per-hour fastball.
Where'd it get him?
I think the shoulder?
Yeah, that sucks.
They're just going to bring him back. That misses him. Gore tried to sell it like he got hit.
When did he even sell it? He hasn't even started to sell it, like.
I think he was trying to get the jersey clipped. Like, he didn't want skin. He's like, I'm not giving up skin.
He should have threw one of these their way.
And they're discussing it at home.
Oh!
That's mean.
Oh! That's what it sounded like.
It's mean. I think your noise would have been a lot worse.
Challenging the call of hit back.
That's what I would have done.
I just sell
Well,
it.
it clearly didn't hit him.
Especially when you're Gore.
Just standing there.
Impossible to
Just the reason you
Little replay.
the call
Shouldn't
of
have taken that long.
is overturned, and Gore's going to have to dig back in there with a full count.
Embarrassing. Now, if you're Gore,
Put up any argument.
you are swinging at this pitch.
No.
It's 3-2. Pitchers
You're hoping that the pitcher has been frozen. I'm not swinging here.
do not swing.
You know
Me and A-Rod.
this pitcher
Better hitters.
should throw a fastball right down the middle.
Particular. So here we go. Oberg set. The 3-2. Got him
Should have
swinging.
took.
Should have taken.
Wow.
And he made him chase, too, to your point, Alex.
Yeah, that's a dumb pitch. You could have struck him out by throwing a fastball right down the middle. But it's a really good pitch.
1 career professional home run for Terrence Gore.
Oh, who gave it up? Let's shame that pitcher.
Oh, it's not Major Leagues. It's AAA. Or AA?
For Gore to even think
Who gave it up?
AAA, Omaha. I don't know.
now, he would be
It could also be inside the park.
with no outs. Crucial mental mistake.
So the third challenge by the Rockies tonight.
Javi Baez, though,
And it's the
like him.
first one that goes their way.
He went 3-2.
Now it's Javi Baez.
He could have. He could have bunted a pitch. It was bad. He's not a good
Could
hitter.
have bunted. Could have got hit by pitch. Could have walked.
Yeah,
Did not.
did not. That's the. He was gifted a lot of options.
It'd be
there.
cool if Javi Baez could have
It was Baez
the most important hit of an MVP type season.
Yeah, MVP type season.
Thinking. Oh,
Thinking more.
is that a bird?
Here's the fake K zone.
No strike.
Wow. Get out of my face with that technology.
Jimmy hates technology.
I appreciate some. I don't think ESPN is rolling out. Jesus.
Swing and a miss. That's the game-tying hack.
Javi.
And now Baez behind 1-2.
Vasurgian, I think he is the voice of the video game,
Too much swing.
You've been
but
playing
he
recently.
sounds like a video game. I opened it once. I got lost. It wasn't great. But, like, calling the actual game, like, it's accurate, but it just feels like it's a hint.
2016 NLC.
Like it was programmed. I guess that's why it works with A-Rod.
He's just 8 for 60 in postseason play.
I get what you're saying.
Right.
This booth's awful.
If you're
Ooh.
Javi Baez, you wanna
Yummy.
take distance away from
Vesturian, how do you say his name? Vesturzen? How do you say his
What do
name?
you think about Scott Oberg?
I like that tongue.
solid.
I think he's a Connecticut guy.
I like his play-by-play. And A-Rod has good insight sometimes. But this booth,
They don't adapt.
no,
They execute the game plan they had coming into the game.
they're robots, basically.
Sober's bearding up.
Jeff, there's the cement mixer we've talked about all year. One of the most effective pitches in the game.
Cement mixer's a bad term.
Situation for Javi Baez.
What are you talking about,
The
A-Rod?
crazy thing is a huge miss for Ober.
A cement mixer's a hanging
Blowing away,
breaking
wanting
ball.
that slider
Yeah.
to end up there.
Just spins like a cement mixer.
I mean, they're kind of saying that right now that he missed his spot, but he struck him out. And again, that ties into the Astros again, because if you know what pitch is coming.
I mean, these guys don't get enough credit. 362 pitches.
So
Jesus.
2 strikes away.
Guccione, Walters, and Albert Almora Jr.
This is a sad showing for the Cubs.
Almora's had a nice night.
Look at this.
It's tough.
Chicago down to their last.
I mean, Terrence scored leading off.
I mean, this is what people want to change about baseball. They want to make a rule that the Cubs could send up Rizzo here and have some fun.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Right.
But I know that Tony Walters. I know that.
How much fun are people have looking at Blackman?
Yeah, I know Terrence Gore is fast if he gets on base. You almost pinch
Pinch hit a pitcher.
Yes.
Can't
Your best.
Good celebration there.
Yeah, bad. Whoa, how do we get so bad call by Well, how do you say his last name?
Vesergian.
This is a great example of what you're
Vespergian?
saying. It sounds like a video game, just like they hit a button
Right.
and dropped the audio in, not a part of the fabric of the game. Watch.
We're going to rush out onto the field and celebrate. Not yet. Now it's time. The Colorado Rockies have gone on the road and defeated the
It's a good
Cubs.
thought we were going handshake hug.
Series.
Now it's time. Is that what he said?
Stunned
Yeah.
silence on the north side tonight.
I think it's because he hits the end of every sentence. On the north
Okay.
side tonight. And it's like a clean start and end to every sentence. DJ LeMahieu, that's the most he's ever celebrated in his life. Yes.
Huge.
Just a day after the Brewers celebrated here at Wrigley Field.
That sucks for Cubs fans.
Dude. Again, it changes like how the Cubs team is viewed, how Madden is viewed, all of it.
Cubs fans watching these 2 games back to back that had the tickets.
Oh my God.
That sucks.
The Colorado Rockies are moving on to just their 3rd ever Division Series appearance.
Now it's time.
And there will be Rocktober in Denver this year.
Don't you have a Rocktober tattoo?
The team effort it took. Kyle
Walters,
Freeland,
act like you've been the 3rd string catcher in a wild card win before.
I don't have
you know?
to say that.
Rockies on the board early in this game. Tony Walters with the huge hit. And Scott Oberg to finish it off.
Longest game in Wrigley
That was pretty good.
postseason history, over 4 hours.
Tony Walters, by the way,
I'd be so bad at going over the railing.
200 career ABs,
Dude, I just love knowing that
career hitter, and
a producer just slipped A-Rod a note here.
Hit.
Like a tidbit, you know?
Sure.
And A-Rod has to deliver it.
And Scott Oberg to finish it off.
Longest game in Wrigley postseason history, over 4 hours.
Tony Walters,
The first one.
a guy with fewer than 200 career
The producer has to be like, are you kidding me?
Like,
How could you not read that one sentence fluidly?
He must bring stuff to production meetings that's so awesome. And I truly believe that. And if you hear some of A-Rod's facts and tidbits, you're like, yes. But yeah, this crew's got no ad-lib, which is baseball. Baseball is ad-lib. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the roast at the end there.
Longest game in Wrigley postseason history, over 4 hours.
Tony
first
Walters,
one.
by the
The
way,
first one.
a guy with
What does that
fewer
even
than
mean?
200 career ABs, a 170 career hitter, and as we speak, they've started
Like the
Tony
piece of paper
Walters
that they
statue
slid in front of A-Rod just
right
probably
next
said
to
longest
Tucker,
postseason game in
Larry
Cubs
Walker,
history.
Yeah.
And he delivered
and
it like
Jason
that.
Jennings.
Whatever.
I probably could have done
It
better.
was a robot.
And
Buster?
John Elway. No, but I got to tell you, Walters is one of these guys that is a big character, very respected. And there's Buster.
And he's standing by with Buster.
Tony Walters, you just etched your name in baseball history. How did that feel?
I felt pretty good. Our team been grinding, working our tails off.
Do you think?
Did a great job.
Do you think they said throw it to Buster? Like, hey, A-Rod, throw it to Buster.
Walters is one of these guys that is a big character, very respected. And there's Buster.
And he's standing by with Buster.
Tony Walters, you just etched your name in baseball history.
And
How
there's
did that feel?
I
Buster.
felt pretty good. Our team been grinding, working our tails off. Did a great job getting this win.
Hey, Walk us through that at bat, especially after you fell behind in the count.
I was looking out over, trying to get something to just put in the outfield.
Third string catcher in this game.
Pitch, got a change up, get up the middle, felt great. That was a good feeling right there.
Okay, how did you guys sort of survive that as that game goes along? You lose the lead in the 8th inning, and then 0 after 0 after 0. What was the mood in the bench?
You know, the mood of the bench, we didn't give up. We have warriors on this team.
Imagine he was like, we gave up.
I was just going to say, man.
You know, something.
You know what, Buster?
That question's got to go.
You know, we threw it in.
That question's got to go. Guy showered.
We were kind of surprised that we won, because in the 8th inning, we totally had a team meeting and just said, fuck this.
Walters is short, huh? Buster ain't tall.
You're Buster's height, right?
Yeah.
You have a picture with him?
I do.
All right.
Put it right there, Zach.
But
Sucks.
there's no way Zach did that.
What do you think Walters is listed as?
5'10". He's in spikes right now next to Buster, who's not in spikes.
Listed at 5'10". That's a lie.
Nailed it.
5'8". 5'8 and a half.
Yeah.
Buster's
They're eye
got
line.
spikes on, too.
They're eye level.
Yeah. I'm over this game. Rockies go on to win the World Series, as we all know. Rocktoberfest.
Goodbye.